The first team I'm calling on stage to pitch, it's Metis. Innovative, recycled, and sustainable panels whose main raw material is the dead leaves of seagrass Posidonia oceanica manufactured with 100% bio-based materials.
Good morning, thank you that you are here today. I'm Stavros Chobanidis, these are my colleagues Yannis Pavlakis and Chloe Kosero, and we are the co-founders of Metis Innovative Design. Metis Innovative Design is a dynamic young company with clear focus on environment, human health and well-being. Unique and renewable materials are combined with contemporary design and technology. Metis creates designs and concepts for unique, eco-friendly end products made from the Mediterranean sea grass, Posidonia oceanica. What's our vision? We would like to fuse high-tech materials with seagrass, Posidonia oceanica, in order to create new products that are 100% natural, with properties that will compete with the commercial materials. We are a group of professionals from different sectors. We combine business and finance, communication, and design. So what we do? As you already know, every year in Greek touristic beaches are full of the dead leaves of seagrass, Posidonia oceanica. Every year, the local councils collect the seagrass from the beaches and throw them as rubbish to the landfills. Metis is supplied by the local councils a portion of seagrass. We use this prime material because it has under scientific researches, some very interesting properties. It has insulating properties, desiccant properties, good fire resistance, and rot resistance. So what we do? We use, as you see here in the slide, natural materials, and with a unique patent-pending manufacturing process, we create our final product, which is the seagrass panel. Uses this seagrass panel, we are developing some end products, such as lampshades, wall coverings, and very soon, fashion accessories and veranda for furniture. We are collaborating with other designers and scientists in order to explore further the possibilities of our seagrass panel. Let's go to market. We make money by selling our panels business to business in hospitality industry, furniture industry, eco-fashion industry, and eco-design industry. Our business has a very big market potential because, according to the blueprint of European Commission, the future markets are seeking new and innovative sustainable materials in order to reduce the use of other harmful materials and substances. So, using our panels, we provide the following eco-solution. We reduce the amount of waste, we increase recycling, we reduce the air pollution in interior spaces, we reduce the amount of environmental harmful materials, we highlight the aesthetic properties of the material, and finally, and most important for us, during our processing, there is no harmful waste and fumes. I want to thank you very much, and I want to put judges a question. If you know a company that creates seagrass panels with 100% natural materials and a patent-pending manufacturing process for these markets, the answer is no one. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. Right now there is 5 minutes question and answers by the judges. I will point out each judge each time. You mentioned something called patent pending. Do you have applied for patent?
Yes, of course.
Where?
Yes, we have applied for patent pending in OB, which is the Greek Organization for Industrial Protection.
Okay, so just think that you have to go global if it's good, not in Greece only.
Yes.
Okay, so let me pass to the judges, and I'll start from Lawrence.
Okay, so first of all, good presentation. My questions are around the business model and how you see your revenue streams. I think it relates to the patent and as well. So is your patent for making anything out of seagrass? And how will your business model grow? Are you selling the material, or are you going to license it? And I also like to know a bit about the manufacturing process, and do you own that? Thanks.
Right. Right now we have a patent pending, of course, the manufacturing process. The materials we are using are 100% natural. And can you repeat the question, the last part of it?
So your business model to create revenue, I'd love to find out more about that.
Can you explain a bit more about it?
How you make money.
How we make money, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes,
it's actually what we do. We manufacture the panel, and from this panel we can have a variety of applications. So for us, it's very important to find the right industry where they can develop and they can experiment with our panel in order to produce a variety of products. For example, we have managed to create lampshades, for example, and now we have a new application. We can have wall coverings, and we also are in the process to have experimentation with some companies in order to create fashion accessories and veneers for furniture at the moment. But the idea is that we want to collaborate with a variety of designers in order to explore further the possibilities of the material. That's the point.
Okay, thanks. And just on that, in terms of scale,
yes.
So let's say you guys are going to get 10 million revenue.
Right.
Are you making it?
No, it's impossible. We are in a very initial stage right now. We have a very basic machine in our workshop. We are just the three of us right now. We are a very, very good team where we support one another, of course. The point is, and that our target is to be able to have a bigger machinery, a bigger production line, but that all need money, and we hope to raise money from this event here or from people who would like to invest for us.
Okay.
For this, we are here.
Okay. But just if you got questions about revenues, never say impossible. Okay. Just that, yes, I will do it. Okay.
Yeah,
Nick.
Hi. Indeed, it was a really good presentation. So my question is, to my understanding, you have already produced some prototypes. So my question is, do you have any traction? So can you see already that customers are willing to pay, are lining up? What is the feedback you get from the market?
What we have achieved till now is that we have managed to, first of all, have a proper outcome. We have managed to have contacted people who are very much interested about our product. We have prospective clients right now, and I wouldn't like to say any names right now. We haven't sold anything yet for the time being, but we hope that very, very soon we will be able to find our products in different locations, in different shops. All this has come under specific experimentation because we are trying to, by collaborating with the designers and clients, we are trying to experiment with our panel in order to give certain properties for applications in specific products. Yeah. If I answer your question.
Thank you.
Okay. Tom.
A key selling point for your product is that it's 100% natural.
Yes.
So the question I have for you, are you limited then with like color options for the product if you're using an all-natural raw material? Or do you have natural dyes that could give you alternatives to allow you to do coloring and variations?
Okay, it's a very interesting question because first of all, we have started creating panels that have natural color from the material itself, but we have already done our research in order to find suppliers who will provide us with dyes that are 100% natural. We also have contacted people in Europe, in America, where they will provide us with adhesives which are 100% natural as well. But we are in the testing process right now. We don't have a specific outcome.
So what you have right now is limited by what nature gives you.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Arnaud. That's okay. Just go on.
Thanks again for the presentation. I have just two brief questions. The first one, does it smell? And the second one is around the pricing and how it compares with both the conventional equivalent, so non-biological, and other biological competitors.
Right. First of all, the price we are planning to have our product is a very average price for this type of products, for natural products, which means that it's not it's not expensive material. The good thing is that we are supplied from the councils, the material itself, and it comes free to us. The only money we pay is just for the transportation, really, right now, which means that we are able to have a quite low price for the final product. And can you repeat, please, the first part of your question?
Whether there's any smell
Yes.
associated with the product.
Well, the final product does not smell at all. There is no smell whatsoever. And if you might feel the smell of the sea sometimes. And that's the beauty of it. And that's why we start loving the product itself, where it used to be considered as rubbish.
Okay.
Sorry, you can see. Sorry, you can share working prototypes in the marketplace. We have lampshades, so you can feel it and touch it and smell it and do what you want.
How does the market big? You mentioned the numbers. How does the market big?
Okay, I'll answer. As I say in the presentation, we have the view to go to lots of markets with eco-design market, furniture industry. So we have huge turnovers in EU.
But not everyone can use it. So some, early evangelists who can buy it, the target market. Who is going to be your first customers?
Our first customers will be in the eco-design industry. We also have a collaboration with a Greek designer that wants to use our panels and create bags and fashion accessories.
Okay. Then who is the domain expert in the team?
Yes, I am responsible for the design. My friend Stavros here is business and finance. And our partner Chloe is responsible for the production.
Production, but nobody has the domain expertise, the industry. Nobody's coming from these bio stuffs, right?
I have a background in design professionally, so this is...
Okay, all the three of you are co-founders?
Yes, we are the co-founders.
Okay. I don't know if there's any judge that would like to give some feedback before moving on. Just straight feedback or something. Yeah, excellent.
I just mentioned the profitability because it looks like you need lots of capital to start it to produce more. There is a big issue about the scalability. When it's going to be scalable, I'm not sure it's going to be profitable at the same time because you need lots of capital.
Lawrence.
So I love the idea. I think there's lots of innovations in this space, be it clothes from plastic bottles or anything like that. I'd like to see it. I don't know if you have, I'd love if I saw your blazer was made from the material because we could all just get it. So that would really help me. And even if I could pick it up and smell it, just to see what a user's going to think of it. So I think I'd like to have known more about your scale. Like, how is this going to be the future of every item of clothing? Because it's a big problem. Cotton is expensive. It's gone through the roof over the past couple of years. So I like the product, and good luck with it.
Thank you very much.
Nick.
So I also like the product, and to my understanding, what you really need is to scale up. You say you need a machine for that, and of course for that you need to raise some funding.
Yes.
And of course before you raise some funding, people will want to have an innovative idea, and you do have that, but they will also need to see some credibility. So I think what's really important and you can quickly do is get in touch with all these furniture shops, with the designers, but mostly with the furniture shops, and try to get some letter of intent. So people saying that if indeed what you say is actually true and you can produce it, we're going to be the first people who will buy this. This will give you credibility and help a lot in the fundraising process.
Thomas, no? Something?
So I'd like to reiterate, I think it's an interesting product. I think the presentation was also very good, so well done. It was short and clear, so that was good. My questions would be, or my suggestions would mainly be around the business side. So maybe a bit more in depth on if you hit your market size, will you still have enough material from the municipalities? You don't have to answer, but just to start also communicating that you're looking one step ahead, not just how you're going to start the market, but also that you're going to be able to grow with that market and achieve that next stage.
I'd offer one piece of advice, and this is going to be true for everybody that's coming up after you. In this kind of activity and in competitions like this, too often it's a product in looking for a problem, not the other way around. This is one of those kinds of things that you have a great and innovative product, but I'm not sure there's a demand or a market for it. So when you get a chance to pitch, be very clear that you've assessed the market in a certain way. You were asked a question from one of the judges, how does the price compare? So if I'm doing wallpapering, what is the average cost per square meter, for instance, where you'd be competing against that? And you could say, that costs 10 euros per square meter, ours will be on the wall for $5 or 5 euros per square meter, things like that. You need to impress upon people, investors, judges, others, that you know that there's a market need that you're solving, a problem that you're solving. Having a great product alone, and this is again generally speaking, not just for yours, having a great product alone does not necessarily guarantee success. Many great products never turn into good companies. Thank you.
That's great. So, better market research, focus, choose your vertical market to go on and scale it up, and be careful, just to meet demand, okay? Thank you guys, thank you very much. Okay.